Hello everybody. My name is Renee and this is my cash tipping journey. If you're new here, thank you so much for taking a chance and clicking on my video. I hope you decide to like, subscribe and stick around for a while. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your ongoing support. So I wanted to jump on here real quick and just say that there may be a disruption to my filming schedule. Some of you may have noticed that I haven't been responding to comments at all for the last few days. My son was rushed to hospital with what they thought was appendicitis, and they were talking about surgery, and due to his autism and not fully understanding his anxiety, he was extremely scared. The poor kid, he just he was terrified that he wasn't going to wake up from surgery, and kept telling us that he loved us, and it was rough, guys. It was really rough. So we had to pull quite a lot of money out for his scans and testing and all that, because we didn't want to mess around with Medicare and bulk billing. We just paid it to get it done immediately, and I don't regret it for a single second. And so my baby was quite sick. We ended up in hospital for a few days. Kind of a blessing, he didn't actually have appendicitis, so he didn't have to have surgery. It was actually an inflammatory response as a result of COVID. So we didn't know he had COVID. He had no symptoms of COVID. We had tested him a few days prior and he was negative. So when we took him up to the hospital, it's their policy to test for COVID. And we were really shocked that he came back positive. Me and my husband switched over halfway through the day, because my husband had been there since early morning, and we weren't aware that you could only swap once every 24 hours. So once I was there, I had to stay there, and it was rough. It was rough, but we're home now. He's recovering quite nicely. He is decompressing because he was very heightened and very stimulated being in the ED and then up in the pediatric wing. In a way, because he had COVID, he was isolated, so he got his own room, and we were able to put his ambient noise on. We were able to turn the lights off, so that kind of helped a lot. The staff at the hospital were absolutely amazing. We didn't really see the doctors or the surgeons very often. They only came and saw him twice, but the nursing staff was just beyond compare, and I can't thank them enough. They reassured him. They were quick. They checked on us frequently. They were amazing. In saying that, I now have COVID. So at the moment I feel I tested positive first late last night, because being at the hospital, I started to not feel well, but I thought it could be COVID, or it could be just because I was so run down from being there. But I got home and I had a scratchy throat and a killer headache. Like, I suffer from migraines, so I can handle pain, and I had my first dose of Pfizer in October, and I'm currently on a medical exemption because I got persistent and debilitating headaches since then, and they're currently investigating all that. But this headache, I can't even describe how bad it was. In general, I just feel really fatigued. I have a bit of a cough, I have a bit of a sore throat, got a bit of congestion, kind of feels like a bit of a cold. Generally when I get colds, I do get quite sick just because of my asthma. But at the moment, yeah, it feels like a mild cold. That might change because I'm only in day 2. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I just wanted to get on here and just say that if I do get sick, then my filming schedule will change. I probably won't film. My husband did go to the bank. Part of the COVID rules is my husband is still testing negative. He's testing every day, so he's still allowed to go out with like rules, like he's got to wear a face mask and social distance and hand sanitizing and all that kind of stuff. But he was able to go to the bank for me, and when he was in there, he came back to the car because he'd only just picked us up from the hospital. Excuse me. And he's like, oh, they were all asking where you are and if you're okay, because I go in there every 2 weeks like clockwork. So it was kind of nice to notice that the bank staff noticed my absence. But he got the money out for me, so yeah. So I'm hoping to film tomorrow, and if you've been here a while, you know that I bulk film. So I will be able to get out the full 2 weeks of videos. If you've ordered anything from me, you probably know by now that I'm experiencing a severe delay due to the influx of orders I got for my birthday. I counted it the other day and I got 64 box orders. So that's just the boxes. And out of 6 of those orders, there were multiple boxes. So 2-3 boxes. Each box takes me about 2 to 3 hours, like uninterrupted, if I can sit down and just do it start to finish. But that never happens. Because the bloody kids. So yeah, I'm trying really, really, really hard. So there may be a bit of a more delay, but I'm really hoping that I don't get hit too bad by COVID. I hope it kind of stays how it is now, and like a mild cold. But yeah, we'll kind of just roll with it and see what happens. So far, Les and Evelyn are negative, which kind of surprises me, to be honest, but hopefully it stays that way, and maybe they just have natural immunity. But yeah, I'll keep you updated as I can. Be safe. Remember to live, laugh, love. And when life gets hard, just roll it in glitter. Bye, guys.